Look at Garrett trying to get bonus points. Nice
I
job,
have them
Garrett.
right before.
No, because I'm nervous I'm gonna mess something up.
I wrote them
Oh,
down.
I have a whole
Man, look at all this. This is insane. So listen, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today. This is a really cool opportunity, especially taking time on your Saturday to jump on and do this. And we're just going to have kind of a laid-back discussion about the good old days.
Hi, I'm Bradford Walker. I'm a student. I want to say just how awesome Les Stroud was, the Survivor Man dude that we talked to. One of the remarkable things I found out about him is that he was just so laid back the entire time, right? When you see these people on TV and stuff, you think they're so awesome, they'll never go be like that, or oh my God, wow, he's such a superhuman being. Les Stroud sort of proved that any normal person can do the amazing stuff he does, or if you want to be larger than life, you can do that. And I found that he out everyone best portrayed that I'm just a normal human being doing what I love. I think I just found that really good for me to realize that's possible for me to do.
No, I think you make a good point, because the people that we talk to are just people, but they're portrayed in a certain way that make them, sometimes we've talked about this, heroification, you know what I mean? That they're so untouchable and so different than everyone else. But when you get down to it and just have a discussion, they're just normal people, and they had difficulties and failures and successes, and how they deal with that is, I think that's something that's really important to convey to people, like normal people, like us. So it's a pretty cool thing.
I'm Lenore Fontecha. I'm actually a teacher that has been working with the Inspire Project. And the speakers in general are just really amazing with the students. And there's a few that stand out with how comfortable they were in the classroom physically or on the screen speaking to middle schoolers. So, of course, Dr. Sabetti coming in, but Nita Wiggins, Dr. Mully that came in. He does amazing things over in Africa, helping out at Mully Center with the children. It's really cool getting in touch with people from around the world that truly want to share their story, their experience, and their knowledge with everyone.
It was nuts you bring up Nita Wiggins. She flew in from Paris to come to our school. And then Mole came in from Kenya, and it was only his second time in the United States and first time in Florida. So of all places for him to bounce around just like Nita Wiggins, it was a cool opportunity, for these people to directly come into our school. It's pretty awesome.
I think that the person I connected with most was Dr. Fanera, because I got to meet her on several different occasions, and she was just a kind person to me, and she would remember who we are, which is really great because she's got this successful career and other things she could be doing, but she takes the time to come and talk to us and actually care about us, and I think that's really nice of them to do.
Okay. Well, one of my favorites was Dr. Sabetti, and it's simply just because of all the amazing things that she does with her research and where she's been and all the progress that she's made. And I just think that it's amazing that she's taken time out of her day, and all the speakers really, to take time out of their day to come and talk to us who are literally just students who are just learning about different people and just in general, I don't want to say nobodies, but we're just on a scale, they're doing so many different things, and just for them to, like I said, take time out of their day to meet us and to talk to us and answer our questions really does mean a lot.
Well, I have something I can say. By the way, I'm Grace. So it's actually about the Stanford Prison Experiment. I remember, we were always doing crazy stuff in Dr. Brown's class, and I was always really paranoid that we were starting a lesson or a game or something, and I didn't know what was happening. I remember I think we started the game first, but it was we had different teams, and they were by color, and then we had to all make up our own handshakes. And then if you saw someone from your team, you were supposed to do the handshake or whatever. After that, we watched the movie or the video about the Stanford Prison Experiment. But yeah, it was just really crazy to see the similarities of how what we did was similar to stuff that happened like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, that game was whoever had the most people on their team won. But if everyone joined one team and no one was left on the losing team, everyone lost. So somebody had to sacrifice themselves in order for everyone to win except for the one team.
So I'm Garrett. I believe we're talking about one of the world wars and how the spy systems work. So Major Brown came up with a game that spanned 2 to 3 days, I don't remember exactly, where there was a spy team, and the people that weren't the spies tried to get a list of people that were spies. But it was really interesting to see how people would try to trick other people into signing a different list and coming up with these intricate ways of tricking the spies into turning themselves in.
The funniest part of Garrett's story is watching Grace's reaction, because that was the first year I ever did it, was the year that you were in 7th grade. And I know as soon as Garrett started talking, you were laughing because that was one of the funniest things ever. The fact that someone was just absolutely so mad and upset that their friend was a spy and was lying to them was just priceless. And we don't need to get into it, but I can see Grace just like, oh no, that was a classic.